to you, madam. London, where we queue in an orderly fashion for everything. For buses, for trains, for taxis, for a seat in the gallery at the theater. You know, during the war, we used to queue just to get in a queue. I'm afraid we do it for everything, except telephones. And then it's dog eat dog. Excuse me. See what I mean? Could I speak to the service manager, please?
His line's engaged. May I ask who's calling?
The name is Templar. Simon Templar.
Hello, Miss McLeod.
Hello?
Franklin, assistant storeman at the base.
Of course, you're the sprained shoulder. You were in surgery a couple of days ago.
Yes. What brings you up to London?
Oh, nothing very exciting. Maybe a show. Just a few hours break.
Staying overnight?
Yes, if a girlfriend can put me up. As a matter of fact, I was just about to phone her. I'd better make that call now. Goodbye, Mr. Franklin.
As a matter of fact, I have to make a call, too.
I'm sorry, Mr. Templar. The service manager's line is still engaged. It's about your car, isn't it?
Yes, it was supposed to be delivered to Waterloo station at 4:30.
Well, it's on its way. Just hang on, Mr. Templar.
Okay.
Help me, there's a man ill in here.
Open up, come up here.
Oh, quickly. That's it. Mr. Franklin? Mr. Franklin?
Do you know him?
Yes. Loose his clothing.
Can
I help? What happened?
He was in the booth next to mine. I think he's had a heart attack.
Someone get an ambulance.
He's dead.
Got him. Worked like a charm.
What about the other?
Never had it.
You're trying to be funny?
He never had it, I tell you. Must have got rid of it.
Got rid of it?
The girl. That's it, the girl.
What girl?
When he was with, when he went to make a telephone call.
Where is she?
Station master's office. When they would never fit her in a policeman. Gonna make a statement, I suppose.
You suppose. Let's make certain. Thank you.
I just can't believe that he's dead.
Did you know him well?
Oh, hardly at all, really. He worked at the base.
Base.
Yes, I'm a civilian nurse at the Portland Naval Base in Dorset.
Submarines, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Could there be any connection between Franklin's work and his sudden death?
I mean spies? Classified information and that sort of thing?
Hmm.
Impossible. Because in the first place, Franklin was the assistant storeman. Clothing for the use of. He never got within miles of anything secret. And in the second place, he died of a heart attack.
Whatever you say, nurse. Where do I drop you?
Now, my girlfriend doesn't answer the phone, so I suppose I'd...
In that case, I prescribe, as you've had a nasty shock, a large martini followed by an even larger dinner.
I never read that in any first aid manual.
You never read mine.
That was a marvelous dinner, Simon. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Tell me the story of your life.
Oh, there really isn't any more. I live with an aunt near the base. What's the matter?
Being followed.
How long we got to follow him?
All night if we have to. Lost them.
Who are they?
Geraldine. Franklin didn't die of a heart attack. He was murdered.
Simon, I just don't understand any of this. Why are those men following us?
Not us, Geraldine. You.
Why?
I don't know.
All right, then. What makes you so sure that Franklin was murdered?
This. Sniff.
What is it?
It's a compound based on hydrocyanic acid. I found the broken file on the floor of Franklin's telephone booth.
But why, Simon? And how do I come into this? I mean, I hardly knew Franklin. He reported to the surgery, and I took him to see Dr. Sandberg, and I didn't say more than a dozen words to him.
That's the only time you've seen him.
Well, until today. That's funny.
What is?
This.
What's so funny about it?
I've never seen him before.
Miracle, the herbal wonder brew tea. right. It's about 500 pounds. No wonder they call it miracle tea. You never seen it before?
Franklin. He must have slipped it into my bag at the station.
Yes, that's more than possible. But why would anybody put 500 pounds into a package of tea? And listen to this. Miracle Tea Time, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Radio Calvada, 6:30 p.m. Also tune into Miracle Nightcap, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 11:30 p.m. Listen and win a disc as well as other valuable prizes. You might just catch it.
What's the point?
After finding 500 pounds in a package of Miracle Tea, it only seems courteous to listen to their commercials.
And that concludes Miracle Tea Nightcap, brought to you by Miracle Tea, the new herbal brew that is nature's answer to natural problems. Tune in tomorrow evening at 6:30 for Miracle Tea Time with a Win-A-Disc prize list. Don't be late, you have a date.
Simon, what am I mixed up in? What's happening?
I'll be right back. Where is it?
Who are you? What do you want?
The tea package. Franklin gave it to you.
I don't know what you're talking about. Simon! Simon, look out! Oh, Simon. You all right?
Yes, how about you?
He's taken the money.
That figures. We better finish this.
Scotland Yard.
I'm in Special Branch. Commander Richardson. Was on the floor of the booth where Franklin died.
Uh-huh. And, of course, you said nothing about this in your statement. I'll keep this, if you don't mind. Miss McLeod, I'm so sorry you're involved in it.
Oh, I'm fine now, thank you, Commander.
Why didn't you tell us about Franklin?
He's one of my best operators.
You mean he worked for the Special Branch?
That's not always obvious, in spite of what you read.
And he was on an assignment in Portland.
Yes, we placed him on the naval base about 3 months ago because we suspected serious leaks of information.
What kind of information?
Classified. Nuclear components. He phoned me yesterday morning and said he was onto something big. Posing as one of them, he'd passed on information and been paid for it. Of course, if it's phony information, it'd have been onto him in no time, so I ordered him up to London.
And they got him.
Yes.
What about this Miracle Tea angle?
Well, it's distributed by a man named Inescu from a warehouse in the Pool of London,
Legitimately?
as far as we know.
Oh, but it's a fake, surely.
I wouldn't know. Franklin mentioned a shop in Castletown named Osbit's.
Oh, Osbit's, I know it well.
Really?
Yes, it's a chemist's shop that sells health foods on the side.
You've been in it?
No, just pass by.
John, I'm going to drive Geraldine down to the base in the morning. Would you like me to have a look around? Maybe pick up a package of Miracle Tea?
You're in this up to your neck? We might as well make it official.
Well, I can't say the official side appeals to me.
Simon, watch your step. I've already ordered a tightening up of security at the base, but these people are highly trained, and they're very, very dangerous.
Only 2 hours late.
Now, no more talk about hotels, Simon. You're staying with Aunt Hattie. You'll adore her. She was born on a windjammer, married to a sailor for 30 years, and she's absolutely fantastic.
Okay, I accept.
Good. What do you do first?
After I've dropped you, I'll check in with Aunt Hattie, then start watching Osbit's.
Right. You better keep that dressing on for a few days.
At least your wife won't be able to make you do the washing up, eh? Be a woman well thanked for that, Doctor.
Oh, good morning.
Miss McLeod. You better come and see me on Monday.
I'll do that, Doctor. Thank you, sir.
Bye. Goodbye. Where on earth have you been?
Dr. Sandberg, I'm terribly sorry. I'm afraid I stayed overnight in
Not
London.
now. You better go and get changed. We've got a surgery full of people.
Oh, where was I? Oh, yes, I was down in the scrum, and there was this loose forward. He was scrubbing my ears off. Oh, I get it. Oh, and then I see him galloping through. He's got the ball, and he's heading for our lines. Oh, Wilson here? Oh, yes, sir. Yes, right away, sir. Well, the old man wants to see me. Some sort of flap on. Oh, yes, this chappie. Built like a tank he was. I got him in a flying tackle. The ground fairly shook when he hit the turf. You see, we were at the 10-yard line, and... Oh, it's absolute rot having to lock these things up. Heaven knows there's only you and me. You're no ruddy Matahari. Or are you? Oh, well, it takes all sorts to make a world. And security is security. Yeah, now Britain is safe and the Kremlin can carry on chewing its fingernails. Dee-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum.
Simon Templar?
That's right.
Come aboard. Your cabin's off through there, but I'll show you around in a minute. Stow your gear anywhere. I'm just in the middle of changing a film.
It's very nice of you to have me, Mrs.
Oh, everyone calls me Aunt Hattie, except those who hate my guts, and that's not a few.
Well, Aunt Hattie, you've a charming place here.
It suits me.
Did you take these pictures?
My hobby.
They're excellent.
Not bad.
Must take an awful lot of patience.
For birds, any amount. Out on the cliffs, lie in wait, rain or shine, then bongo. It's in the bag.
Is this what you use?
It's an extravagance. But a body only lives once. I've a fully equipped dark room, too.
Have you now? Aunt Hattie, what did Geraldine tell you on the phone?
Only that you were coming to visit for a spell.
Well, the fact is, I've a job to do that's rather important. There's classified information being stolen from the naval base.
No.
Somehow or other, it's tied in with a chemist in Castletown named Osbitz. How would you like to help me?
How?
By taking pictures of every single person that comes in and out.
What's going on? The catch must have slipped. Oh. Hey, guess who I saw coming out of surgery? Old Wentworth, you know, marine installation. Yeah, he tripped over a cable. Got a cut on his forehead, nothing very much. Only about an inch long, a scratch, really. But was he walking? Oh, dear me, no. Going home by ambulance, if you please. Ah, it's that trouble today. Everybody's too soft. It's this welfare state, I suppose. Too much cuddling.
Oh,
Say, something wrong, old boy?
my ulcer.
Oh, it's all in the mind, laddie. You know, you ought to take more exercise. Now, if you took a run every morning before breakfast at 2 miles, I swear you'd be twice the man you are now.
Oh, why don't you belt up?
Oh, what a carry-on.
That's Osbert's. Across the street and up a bit.
Perfect. Now I want a mugshot of everyone that goes in and out.
Bang on, dear boy. There's number one.
You are, Doctor.
Thank you, Mr. Cloud. Are you really sick?
My ulcer's driving me crazy.
You worry too much.
Why shouldn't I, with the job I've got?
You know, Norton, you're very close to becoming a liability.
Look, I've done everything I said I would, and you...
Quiet! This is for your ulcer. You still on your diet?
Diet. I can hardly eat anything at all.
Why? Are you frightened?
Yes, right out of my ruddy wits. So spare me the lecture. There's the last part of component GR32.
Well, I know. Congratulations.
Come on, my usual prescription.
I'll phone the old man and tell him you've got the rest of the day off.
And tomorrow.
It's all right. And tomorrow. Now pull yourself together. Stay in bed tomorrow and try not to worry. Worry takes us quicker to the grave than anything.
I'll remember that.
Good.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Goodbye.
Thanks, nurse.
Mr. Norton?
He worries too much. Who's next?
Miss Clandon.
I know what her problem is.
Isn't it a pity you can't tell her?
Excuse me, Mr. Norton. I'll have to ask you to step into the security officer.
What for?
Security check, new orders.
Orders. One order after another. Is it really necessary?
I'm afraid so, sir. After you.
Oh.
Ah, that's 72 of the blighters, and I'm out of film.
Well, maybe Mr. Osbert can help us out.
6 cassettes, 35mm, plus X.
Coming right up.
Sage and mint patty, cornflower coffee, seaweed bread, and, oh yes, dehydrated dandelion salad, please.
5 ounce?
10.
Will that be anything else, Lady Aysmore?
Now, let me think. No, I don't think so. I think that will be all.
Mr. Osbert.
Yes, sir. Can I help you?
Yes, I'd like 6 cassettes of 35mm plus X film.
Certainly. That will be 6 and 10 pence each, sir. That will be 41 shillings.
And I'll take a package of Miracle Tea as well, please. Hmm?
Yes, sir. That'll be another 1 and 8. 42 and 8 pence, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Osbert.
Thank you, sir.
Well, it's been a busy day.
Very. I presume that was the last.
Yes, all finished.
Fine. Look, I've got a call to make up your way. I'll give you a lift home.
Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
Not kind at all. Just curiosity. You still haven't told me why you were late this morning.
Can I help you, sir?
I'd like this prescription filled. Straight away, please.
Certainly. The gentleman wants it at once.
Get me a box of magtrisilicate, please, from the stockroom downstairs.
Yes, Mr. Osbert.
I'm afraid the prescription will take a little while to make up, sir.
Why?
Some of the ingredients aren't available. Come back at 7 o'clock.
I thought you closed at 5:30.
We do. I'll be here.
All right. 7 o'clock.
Want to search my bag?
Hardly, Doc. We know you're a Russian spy.
Well, in that case, I better tell Moscow.
The enlargements are nearly dry. Just be a jiffy. What's behind it all, Simon?
Auspitz is a clearinghouse of some kind. How it works, I don't quite know yet.
Geraldine isn't in any danger, is she?
I don't think so, not down here. But if it'll make you feel any better, I'll go to the base and pick her up.
No, it's gone 6. She'll have left by now.
Thanks for the ride home.
Oh, not at all. I see you've got a visitor.
Oh, yes, a friend from London. Of Aunt Hattie's.
I think I'll pop in and say hello to your aunt.
Oh, all right.
Hello.
Hello, Simon. I'd like you to meet Dr. Sandberg, Simon Templar.
Doctor? How do you do, Mr. Templar?
How's Aunt Hattie?
She's in the dark room.
In that case, I won't wait.
Oh, she'll be out in a moment.
I have a call to make. Please give her my kind regards.
Yes, I'll do that, and thanks again for the lift home.
Not at all. Goodbye, Mr. Templar.
I'm sorry it was so brief.
I'll see you out.
Thank you.
I'm sorry you didn't have time to see Aunt Hattie.
Yes, so am I. See you in the morning.
Yes, fine. Bye. Well, how did it go?
Splendid. Got shots of everybody going into Auschwitz.
Miracle Tea, the brew that eases as it pleases, brings you the announcement that all our listeners have been waiting for. The Winner Disc prize list. On each packet of Miracle Tea, there's a number. Look at yours. Are you one of the lucky winners? Here they come, out of the pot. DJ 4583. I'll repeat that.
Is it some sort of code?
Give me a piece of paper.
4583. Next we have OM 106. That's OM 106. And now, GL 1244. I'll repeat that. GL 1244. With 6 more later to come. But now, music and tea time with a miracle cup that cheers.
Are you out of your mind? I've told you never to come here.
This is an emergency. Norton gave me this afternoon.
Must you deliver it personally? I've warned you how dangerous it is if you're seen in the shop.
Osbert, Simon Templar's in town. I may be mistaken, but I think he's onto us.
Where is he?
He's staying with my nurse from the base, Geraldine MacLeod.
How did they meet?
They were at Waterloo Station when Franklin died. If they identified Barlow or Atkins, he could lead them straight to you.
To us.
Yes.
In that case, Doctor, there's only one safe remedy.
No. 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 Yes. That's Mr. Norton,
Who's he?
the draftsman at the base.
Is he now? Aunt Hattie, what time will you take this?
One of the last batch.
What do you know about him?
Not much, really. He was in surgery this morning.
Well, what's wrong with him?
A recurrent duodenal ulcer. Dr. Sandberg gave him a prescription, then sent him home.
Well, maybe that's why he went into Osborne stores to get the prescription filled.
That's one possible. Does he live in Castletown?
No, Cheselton.
Is that near the base?
About 5 minutes away.
Then we must find out why. He went all the way to Castletown just to fill a prescription.
A good, clear negative.
The final component of GR32.
Yes. Norton's done well.
What happens next?
Well, that depends on how efficiently we eliminate your Miss MacLeod and Templar.
Osbords,
Identify yourself.
OB 100.
Now, your report.
I shall be making a personal delivery of your prescription this evening. I'm catching the next train to London. Gets in at Waterloo at 10:56. I'll be with you by 11:15 at the latest. Come in quickly. Are you deliberately trying to attract attention?
I'm sorry. I was afraid you were out.
Well, I'm not out and I'm not deaf. But now you're here, I want to talk to you.
What about?
Your future.
My future? I haven't got any future.
You'd better come upstairs.
Why?
Because that's where your money is. That is what you came for, isn't it?
Well, it'll be the last time anyway. If you think I'm going through any more of this, you're wrong. My nose won't stand it. I'll nearly get caught today. Then there's a security check at the gate.
Stop copying. You're getting paid for what you do.
Well, I haven't been yet.
Here's your money.
Sorry, Osbert. I feel lousy. My ulcer's been crippling me.
So this is what I've been taking chances for. What are you talking about? This is a mistake.
You're flaming right, it's a mistake. And I made it by getting mixed up with a dirty pack of lying, cheating double dealers.
You've been laughing at me all along. But the laugh will be on you when I cough to the police. I'm quitting as from now. I'm turning Queen's evidence. Don't talk like a fool. I'll see you and Inescu and Sandberg, all of you in jail, even if I have to go with you. And you just try and stop me. Norton, don't be a damn fool. Nobody leaves this organization. Not of their own accord.
That'll be Simon.
Geraldine, I'm sorry to disturb you like this. I got a spot of trouble. Mrs. Gaston, an emergency delivery. She's 2 months early and her own doctor's in London. Can you come?
Oh, yes, of course. I'll get my coat.
I'm sorry about this, Aunt Hattie. And you've got a house guest. Where is he?
He went over to the village to buy some cigarettes. Be back in a minute. Who is this Mrs. Gaston?
Your husband works on the base. That's how she got on to me. Look, I'm terribly sorry about upsetting your evening.
Simon will understand. Figure you'll be long, dear.
Well, with babies, you can't tell.
Might be an hour, it might be all night.
I'll phone you. Explain to Simon for me, won't you?
I will.
Bye.
Bye. Good night, Doctor.
Bye, Aunt Hattie.
My, a chauffeur, no less.
I believe in doing things properly. If you give me any trouble, Miss McLeod, I'll kill you.
Simon,
Hattie?
I've been pacing the deck, wondering if you'd run into heavy weather.
Well, I ran into just about everything else. Where's Geraldine?
She had to go out on an emergency case with Dr. Sandberg.
Sandberg.
Why, yes.
You called for her?
Yes, why?
When did they leave?
About 20 minutes. What's wrong?
Just about everything. Sandberg's in this up to his rotten neck.
What?
He's tied in with Osbert.
Where will they have taken Geraldine?
London. Has to be London.
But, Simon, do you know where in London?
Osbert's catching a train, gets him into Waterloo at 10:56. If I can beat him to London by car, pick him up at Waterloo, follow him, he'll lead us to Geraldine.
That's the fast train. You haven't a chance of getting down to the head of it.
I can try.
We can, you mean? I'll get my coat.
Aunt Hattie.
I'm not sitting on my rump waiting by a telephone.
You had excellent time, Atkins. London already.
Where are you taking me?
We're almost there. You'll soon find out.
Nervous?
I love it.
Yeah, these are the papers Osbert thought he burned. It'll help to read them.
That must be Osbert's train. You've caught up with it.
We're going to catch up with all of them.
Oh, let's see.
Ah, Miss McLeod, do come in. You are being very foolish, Miss McLeod. That door will not open unless I wish it. I don't wish it.
Who are you? Why did you bring me here?
It will do you no good to shout. This room is soundproof. You are going to answer a few questions. We have all the time in the world.
Obviously, it's how they communicate with their agents all over the country.
The Miracle Tea program. It's a pretty good idea.
Exactly. Above board and foolproof. Bring me that list of Miracle Tea outlets again.
Portland,
Naval base,
Aldershot, Army, Holy Lock.
nuclear submarines. Wherever there's a Miracle Tea outlet, there's a big defense installation. Well, at least we know what they're doing.
Waterloo. And you've done it.
ready, I want you to go back to the phone we passed around the corner. Tell Commander Richardson to get down here as fast as he can.
Consider it done.
Where's the girl? Where is she?
Behind the door, Mom, Bridie.
Press the door. What's behind that door?
Nothing.
Well, let's have a little look at nothing, shall we?
Simon.
Nothing, eh?
Where are the others?
In there. One of them's up there.
Who is it? Yeah, what's all the racket?
Ah, the last time we met, we didn't have much chance for a talk, did we? We still don't.
You!
I am waiting for my call to Radio Calvados. Do you try to hurry it, please? Thank you. Go on.
Well, that's it. I burnt all the incriminating papers, the list of agents and their numbers.
Good. Now you can give me the film.
Pity about having to kill Norton. Well, this is the last component of GR32.
Excellent. What's the matter?
It's gone.
What? Look, I put it in there myself. What are you talking about? Get the girl in here.
She's hysterical. I'll give her a tranquilizer.
Go with him. This is an urgent call to Radio Calvados. Can't you hurry it up?
Pick it up.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm the fellow with the new commercial for the Miracle Tea program. And you are going to repeat it word for word.
And lastly, GL 1244 will make the last of the top 10. It goes on the air tonight. All right? Goodbye.
That's an old trick in Esco. But it always pays to be sure, doesn't it? John?
The next broadcast worked like a dream, Simon. We had men watching Miracle Tea outlets in Aldershot, Chatham, Holy Loch, wherever there's a big defense installation. We caught their top 10 agents. The whole organization is smashed.
All very satisfactory.
I think Auntie means all shipshape and above board.
Yes, well, no matter how you put it, it's turned into a regular Miracle Tea party.